And it says live, even though it's not going anywhere, which is fine. Yeah, I'm going to go through all the new changes, but this looks good. All right. You ready, sir, for an exciting episode of the recap show?
I for this episode, yes, it was a lot going on.
Okay. You got your finger on the button?
Nope. I do now.
Okay. All right. I'll count us down. Oh, I noticed they didn't do a countdown either.
Yes, they did.
They did? I missed it. Anyway, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hello and welcome back to the recap show. But before we get started, let's run that intro, TJ. And we're back for another episode of the recap show, RuPaul's Drag Race All-Stars Season 11. This is episode 6. And as you can see, we're back in our normal digs. It was nice to be able to be in the same space last week, but all good things must come to an end. Mm-hmm. Gentlemen, how is everybody doing?
I'm good.
I'm quite good. Especially since
Okay. Energy seems a little bit low, but we'll get it there. Mm-hmm. Everybody have a good week?
Mm-hmm. Mine was decent. Mine was decent. Yeah.
Okay. So before we get into the show, let's start with the drag names as usual. I guess I'll start off today. Let's see. Who am I going to be today? I think I'll be Honey Hysteria. Honey Hysteria.
Where did that come from?
It's the name I generated.
From Honey Hysteria. I actually really like that.
Okay.
Honey Hysteria. I mean, that sounds like a for real drag name. That sounds like I could hear somebody on Drag Race with that name.
Okay. Thank you very much. Very much.
You don't get a lot of them.
Wow.
I have to give you your flowers when they are due.
Shade.
I'm just saying.
What you got?
So I was watching Living Single, right? And you remember when the girls were going out?
I already knew it.
And Max said, "I'm Dominique, right?" And then I was about to call her Shanae. What's her name?
Sinclair.
Not Regine. Sinclair said her name was Shaquan. So by the end of the episode, right? Kyle comes into the living room and he says, "Shaquan, phone call." So Khadijah takes the phone. She said, "This Shaquan sister Saluda." So I am Saluda today.
Okay.
Classic.
Yeah.
I'm curious to know how you're going to spell that because we don't know how that's spelled.
Sawda.
I thought it was Z.
Saluda. Zaluda would be cute, but Sawda. I had the closed captionings on to catch what she said. She said, "Goatee? No, this is Shaquan sister Saluda." So my name is Saluda.
Saluda.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
And good. Sir, who are you today?
Well, today I am Jamaican Yamone.
Jamaica Yamone. Okay. Mm-hmm. I have to think hard about that. What's the story behind it? Because I know you got a story.
Not really. It's, I'm Jamaican Yamone.
It's just like Kenya Pleaser.
Yeah.
But
it might take a minute. Mm-hmm.
I would just like to say that my titties are sitting in this shirt today. My chest looks really good.
Okay. Good for you. I love that for you. You've been in the gym, pumping it up?
I have been.
Very good.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Nice.
Yeah. It's giving S titties.
Are we giving S titties attitude at the end of the show?
No, child.
The whole show.
Did you watch Untucked?
We watched Untucked.
We watched Untucked specifically for the fallout.
Because if you notice at the end of this episode, there was they did something they've never done. They
broke the fourth wall.
Yeah. They had audio from backstage. And that was like, no, we gotta watch.
Yeah.
So I started to watch Untucked, but then I realized Untucked is before the judging, right? I mean, it's before the end of the show, right?
It's in the midst of. So like when the girls go backstage while the judges are deliberating, they're filming Untucked, and then it'll show the after the lip sync.
Yeah.
Well. Oh, okay. So I started watching and I was like, this is probably not going to show me what happens at the end. So I stopped.
It does. It does.
Okay. So I'll watch it then.
And we'll talk about it a little bit. Okay, but so before we get started, they went back into the workroom after episode 2 of Bracket 2, and the ladies awarded their points to the other queens, the MBQ, and I thought that was a smart play for the most part.
I don't remember who gave whom their point. I know somebody gave Vivacious a point, and Aura gave Vivacious a point, and Vivacious in turn gave Aura a point. And
Selena
so that
was
means
pissed.
Estides and
of course,
and April swap point.
Yes. So this whole alliance point thing clearly it blew up in Selena's face.
Yes, it did.
That Aura, she was pissed that Aura didn't give her point to her. Instead, she gave it to Vivacious. But in her confession, Selena was like, I wasn't gonna give my point to Aura anyway.
Yes.
So I'm like, girl. And then with the whole manipulation after the fact, I'm like, Selena.
Yes. But here's the thing. Throughout the episode, there was a part where Selena was, I don't know who she was talking to, and she was pretending to cry. And then when the person left, when the person left, she looked into the camera and gave that smirk. It was just like, girl, you're playing the game. So, we'll get into the end of it later. But this episode, the ladies had to transform gay dads and, of course, make them family resemblance.
Yeah. Can we just do away with the drag family resemblance? If Michelle is not going to critique it correctly or fairly...
And she's the only one.
I just think they should just do away with the challenge because...
They can do the challenge, but don't say they have to be family resemblance.
Michelle changes the bar. You can't even say she raises the bar. Michelle changes the standard of what drag family resemblance is every time she critiques it.
Yeah.
And I'm over it. I think the audience is over it.
Yeah, and then here's the thing. Like, the person who... For instance, Silky had a contestant who was of white background. They're never going to be...
A white background is funny to me.
Well, I'm trying to be politically correct. A white woman. They're never ever going to look like, biological family. So, like, for you to even make that comment, it's just like, girl, what? Like, whatever.
As we said last season, it no longer makes sense, girl.
No.
Yeah, and as I said last season, the Makeover Challenge is rarely a fun episode for me for this reason. But what I will say is that this was probably one of the best makeover challenges that I've seen, especially considering who they had, like gay dad. So immediately I thought about my best friend Eric, who is a gay dad. And I was like, oh my God, I could definitely see him doing this. In fact, I think it was Antoine kind of reminded me of him. I was like, oh, this is so cute. But I think most of them actually did really well. So Silky did choose, she gave herself a challenge and she didn't choose the person who was going to look most like her. She chose a tall, white, slender-ish man.
And I loved that for her because she said she wanted to challenge herself. She could have taken the easy way out and picked Jeffrey because Jeffrey looked closer to her. But she decided she wanted to challenge herself. And I commend her for that.
It's commendable, but she also kind of handed Vivacious that win because clearly
I did not see that though.
Did she hand Vivacious the win though? Because we given Vivacious given her track record,
her history, her history.
Given her track record, we never know what Vivacious is going to do.
Yeah. True. This is true, and I'm actually quite proud of Vivacious this week. But so I can see why Silky did what she did, but at the same time, she did not win, and it makes me wonder: has she chosen another person? Maybe is it Jeffrey?
Jeffrey,
If she had chosen Jeffrey, had she been had she could have been in the top? I don't know. So it's I don't think she did herself any favors. I guess, like Were you going to say?
Go ahead.
Oh.
No, go ahead.
But yeah, the makeover challenge I think this week was decent. But I agree with you. The whole family resemblance thing, girl. Let's throw it out the window.
Just say it's a makeover challenge. That's all it is. Just say it's a makeover challenge. Yeah, and I think if they would have just said that, it would have been fine. The moment you say family resemblance, it's like everyone's meter goes down because everyone knows where Michelle's going to go, and it's disappointing because I have to say I think this episode of All Stars has been probably like the best episode of Drag Race I've seen in a long, long time. It was a great episode to begin with, and then I also think that the whole point structure of it at the very end was like nail biting because it was like you didn't know who was going to win. It really got to a point where it's just like anybody could go through, and you just don't know.
Yeah, that's actually what I was going to say. This has probably been the best episode of Drag Race in a long time. Like from start to end, like the energy of the dads, the whole makeover of it all, like the point system. This is probably, if Drag Race is going to win another Emmy over Traitors, it would be for this episode.
Yeah.
And they have risen the bar as far as what the rest of the season needs to be. Because first of all, bracket 2 was awesome.
Yeah.
Bracket 2 has been like, bracket 1 was good, but bracket 2 has been very entertaining to watch. And the way that they closed out this bracket, bracket 3 has big shoes.
Yeah, and just to note, because I watched some stuff on social media, this episode was recorded 1 year and 2 months ago. So we'll take that into consideration when we get to the very end, and I'll make mention of why I'm bringing that up now.
I think we already know. Thank you for letting us know, because I was curious. Okay, so shall we get into these looks?
Yes.
All right, so first up we have Silky and Creamy.
You mean Tina Knows?
Yeah,
because when they said it, I said she does look exactly like Tina Knows, and she does look exactly like Tina Knows. I don't like this outfit though. I will say that I don't like the outfit on Creamy. On Silky, it looks okay, but I don't like it at all on Creamy. But I do see the drag family resemblance. I see Silky's stamp on this white woman, and you know. Again, we don't have to beat a dead horse, but they just need to do away with drag family resemblance. Like how they do, what's that other drag race series where like they would make over like either a celebrity or something, whatever, secret celebrity drag race, whatever it was called. Like they didn't focus on drag family resemblance. It was just them putting these people in drag. So if they're going to do this, maybe do that. Maybe have the queens coach their queen, their rookie, whatever. Get away. Y'all understand what I'm saying?
I didn't care for these looks. I hated Silky's hair because that ponytail looked mangled.
I ain't even noticed.
Well, let's play it again. And then, so why choose a white queen when you only have brown padding? So now this white queen has brown padding in this cutout on this dress. The dress,
you know what? I didn't even notice that.
I noticed it immediately. So I'm like, Silky. And then look at her head. Her head looks so short in this dress. I didn't care for it.
Yeah, it wasn't a good look.
It was not a good look. And again, she did not do us any favors by choosing this person.
I thought it was okay. I wasn't mad at it.
I'll give you, it was okay. It was okay.
It wasn't her best outing, but I thought it was okay.
It was not.
All right. Who's next?
All right. Next up, we have Aura and Hora.
I love the name.
I thought this too was just okay. Yeah. I was not overly impressed. I was whelmed. I wasn't overwhelmed, underwhelmed. It was just very middle of the road.
I feel like this is a look that Aura has given us before.
It gives Mikey Meeks. And yeah, it was just okay.
You were whelmed. I think I was underwhelmed. It's not anything we haven't seen before.
Yeah.
The little moon, whatever things, they look cheap. Yeah, I'm underwhelmed.
Okay, well, we don't need to harp on that then.
Fine. Her queen looked fine. Horror looked fine. But I was like, this doesn't look...
I will say, all the dads were very open to doing this.
Yeah. Well, they're all homosexuals.
Yeah, but that doesn't mean they're open to doing drag. Even though, yes, they decide to come on the show. There was one of the tall black guys. He was like, this wasn't his thing.
It's not. It's not the fact that it wasn't his thing. Crystal's aesthetic was not his style.
Yeah, but he embraced it.
Yeah,
I agree. And when we get there, I think they could have been in the top. Honestly, I think they did very well. But next up, we have Selena and TT.
Twins.
The best.
This was definitely given twin, where have you been?
Yes.
Because they look exactly alike.
Exactly.
You kind of had to do a double take to figure out which one was Selena when they first turned the corner.
Yeah.
Selena killed this challenge.
Yep.
She absolutely killed this challenge.
And to be honest with you, I thought that she won this.
She
if
did
I'm being
win.
She
honest.
did.
She did win.
No, but I mean, like, this was like the best that she has been the entire season. She won this. Like, if she was to win completely, it would have been because of this. Like, literally, what you said, when she walked out, we were all like, oh my God, wait, which one's which? Mm-hmm. Like, you really couldn't tell. You had to really look. And her gay dad was just like so into it, the performance and it was like he's been doing drag.
Yeah, I will say, we've been saying it all 3 weeks. First of all, this bracket has seemed very long. It's only been 3 episodes, but this bracket has seemed very long. It's because we got two episodes in the premiere.
Yeah.
But this one has got stretched out all 3 weeks.
Yeah.
But anyway, what was my point? Selena, we've been saying it every week of this bracket. Selena has been doing so well. She did really. So I understand her level of disappointment at the end with the points. Was it her fault in the way she played the game? But I understand her being disappointed because you can tell she came and she fought hard.
She did.
So I can understand being upset and crying. The blow up, was it excessive? And I'm kind of glad, I'm glad Silky got her right together and untucked. But yeah, I'm so proud of Selena.
Yeah.
This bracket, she proved herself. She proved herself worthy of being one of Ru's girls. Not that she didn't on season 15, but like this time,
but this was above and beyond.
I'm doing it on All Stars.
Yeah.
Yeah, as we've said before, this is how you come back for All Stars. Yeah. I will say, her package, what she has brought for this season, fantastic, stellar. What I will say is this episode put a bad taste in my mouth with her because she, one, was very manipulative, emotionally manipulative with Aura. Then the whole blow up thing. I'm like, girl, you were trying to have an alliance with this person, this person, this person, this person, this person. You're lying to people. You're saying you're going to give a point, but you actually never would. It's given almost villain of the season. Like, what are you doing when your package is strong enough to stand on its own? Like, honestly, if Selena had the same package and maybe opted to like help a queen out or be nice to queens, whatever, she probably could have gone forward and she would not be having these issues. But no, you wanted to have a Peck alliance, you want to have a Tres Leches alliance, then you wanted to have an alliance with Silky here at the end. And I'm like, girl, what are you doing? You all over the place. Yeah. Like,
I think she became a victim of the game, unfortunately. I think she realized what her chances were and she allowed the game to consume her.
Yeah.
Because I don't see her as being
a villain. I don't think she's a bad person.
Yeah, I don't see her as being like a mistress. I don't see her being like, I think she really just allowed the game to...
She got caught up at the very end.
She did. And
I think she got caught up because she realized that she can actually go forward.
Yeah, especially when she realized she could.
And here's the thing, and I said this when we were watching it, I believe that when she watched this back Friday, whenever she watched this, she was going to feel really bad about it. Because I don't think that is who she is.
I hope she does. I hope she feels bad. Because this was bad behavior. This was just bad behavior.
It was.
Yeah. But anyway, she did do well. They did do well. What I will say, though, is that, yes, there's family resemblance, but TT also looks like Fifi O'Hara, also known as Jeremy Carrie, I think. So when I looked, I was like, that looks just like Fifi O'Hara. But
I didn't see that.
Take a second look. Take a second look and be like, think of Fifi, and then look at that child. I see it.
And I
Next
can't
up,
stand Fifi, so yeah.
no, I didn't.
Okay.
Yeah. All right.
Okay.
Crystal and sister pull out method.
To your point earlier, I 100% understand why they did not win. Even though Antoine looks really good, it is just a lot. It's giving like take at least one thing off, or I mean, I guess the boots are cohesive.
They're matching,
but like they just look like they went to the same like festival or something. They don't necessarily look like, I don't know. It was just a lot. It was way too much to take in. And two, I think Michelle said it almost feels like a cop out. It almost feels like you're just going to throw everything on it to distract from the fact that like there is no like real family resemblance. I don't know. It just felt like it was too much.
Yeah, and I think that's why they didn't win.
So to me, I see family resemblance. I love the way Antoine looks. I love the fact that. So I do think it was very smart to paint this black queen in white face. I think that was very smart. But she looks great. I do agree there's too much going on, but that is Crystal's aesthetic. I feel like if she had taken off the streamers were not necessary at all. And maybe one or two other things, it would have looked a little bit better. I don't think Crystal needed the mismatched boots.
I like that.
I didn't mind it, but I also didn't feel like it was necessary. I love these pants. I think they're pants on
the fringe pants on Antoine.
Yeah. No, I see. If Crystal had those on, I think then maybe it would have been more cohesive.
Or even if like Antoine had on the pants and then Crystal had a top that matched the pants or something.
Yes.
Like something like there was no real cohesion.
It's like they had two different outfits on, but they were trying to. It was a lot. It was a lot.
I agree. So for that reason, I can understand why they weren't in the top, but I don't think they did poorly.
No, I don't think so.
Yeah.
I was gonna say something and I can't remember what it was, so never mind.
Oh, okay. Well, all right. Well, next up we have another winner, Vivacious and Vivicious. So proud.
I have to say, I am shook.
So before we get too far into this, I did want to give Jeffrey a shout out. He follows us. He is a part of our community. They go by the Rose Daddies, and he and his husband. And congratulations to him and coming on and representing Drag Race. They did. So I think we were all aghast that Vivacious turned this out. Given her track record again, I think we were all like, wait a minute.
Yeah.
I mean, and Vivacious even said it. She was like, I think it was because you were here when she was talking to Jeffrey. It was like, you brought this energy. And I think that's what it was.
Yeah.
Like,
Jeffrey seemed so confident, so collected. He seems very natural up there. And I think he really just wanted to have Vivacious, when he wanted to help her win this episode. And Vivacious has struggled. And here's something to say about Vivacious. I've been watching a lot of her stuff on social media. And Mistress actually had her on his show. And they talked about her outfit from last week, the tractor trailer thing. Or the tractor, excuse me. And how that look almost didn't come together because she paid someone a lot of money to put the look together. That's not the look that it was supposed to be.
Yeah.
And she ended up just having to make the best of it. So, our comment about her last week, there's a reason behind it.
I actually saw Alaska and I forget who it was. Alaska and somebody else. They were at some bar. I don't know if it was Roscoe's or not, but they were at some bar and they were explaining the fact that Vivacious' look was not finished and how she paid somebody to finish
lot
it.
of money.
And she basically got scammed out of the look. And then she didn't have anything else to bring, so she had to try to make it work. So whoever that designer was that screwed Vivacious over, you got something coming to you.
Girl.
Karma.
Dude.
Karma.
It's so unfortunate because I saw that clip too. I think y'all sent it to the group chat or whatever. the sketch, the drawing. Oh,
Looks really good.
Yeah.
Oh,
Looks really good.
So I was like, oh, if that had been brought, I could fully see it. And that also explains, I guess, her disappointment or attitude on the runway, because she knew that this was not what she wanted to bring. So I fully understand that. So Vivacious, sorry, went a little hard, but I mean, I'm sure you can understand. We didn't have the backstory until now.
Yeah, we didn't have a point of reference.
Yeah. But getting to this look though.
So proud. So proud. So proud. Like, such a surprise, such a pleasant surprise. Vivacious brought the energy this week, and apparently it was because of her drag daughter. And I'm like, girl, this is what we've been asking for the whole time. This is what we've been asking for these last 2 weeks. So this was so good. She brought Ornisha back.
Yeah.
Love. Can I tell you, I didn't even notice that until when they were doing the judging.
Yeah, that they were in the hair.
And then here's the other thing too, because we made comments. She was like, "Well, did she not paint the bottom of her face?" But I think whatever she did to not really, she didn't put a lot of makeup on the bottom. Actually, worked in her favor.
And so when they were talking, I think in the workroom about, or Vivacious was saying in the workroom how, her makeup skills aren't the best. I'm like, how is that possible, girl? Because you've been doing drag forever.
Looks really good.
What do you mean? This week has been fantastic, but
she looked really good.
I was like, how you been in drag so long, but you haven't perfected your makeup skills? I'm confused. But this was even her lip sync outfit and her hair this week was really, really good.
Yes.
Like, girl, why did you give this to us so late?
I think she was like, for me, Vivacious was a build up. Like, the first week was like, the second one was like, okay, but the look wasn't good. But then this one is like, she was like, you know what? If I'm not going to make it, I'm going to go out in a blaze of glory. And she showed up this week.
I will say, though, to your point, TJ, about her makeup, Vivacious is a club kid. She's when you're a club kid, it's more about the outfit. And then, like, you can, like, smear, like, sloppy makeup over your face and, like, just go out and be that, because it's more so about the entire look and not necessarily the stamp. So I can understand why she's been doing it for so long and not really, like, the best at doing makeup. But like we said, this week she made it work. We were all proud of.
Yeah. She also made a comment, I saw her on social media again, because I follow her on Instagram. She was saying how, even when she did the lip sync, she was like, I was not trying to do this lip sync because that's not my type of music. I only do house music. I don't like this popular stuff. So she was like, you're not going to get that lip sync from me. She was like, I'm going to give you the look, but that's about it.
So that...
Go ahead. Because we probably have the same thought.
That irks me, along with the fact that she didn't work on her makeup. I'm like, you're coming back to Drag Race. Yes, you have your own aesthetic for sure, but you know what the competition is. You know, if you're going to be in the top, you're going to have to lip sync, probably to something that's not house music. So try to expand your palette, expand your repertoire, because you're coming into an environment where you won't be able to do 100% of what you want to do.
Here's the thing. And this is probably a cultural thing. She's an old Jamaican queen. This is exactly how they act. Like, they're not trying to learn nothing new. They're going to stick in their lane and just do them. Like, I just know from, like, and this has nothing to even do with drag, but just, like, Jamaican in general, once they get to a certain age, they don't want to have to learn nothing. They don't want to do nothing outside of their comfort zone, and they don't care.
So don't come back to Drag Race.
And don't vie for $200,000 if you aren't trying to. You know what I mean? Like,
if you're not going to be in the competition, then don't be in the competition. Like, if you're going to be so stuck in your ways, then don't come to the competition.
Yeah, like it doesn't make any sense. Like, if you think after all these years you can come back with, a little bit of upgrade, but still set in your ways and compete against all these newer queens and possibly win, like, that's a dream. That's a fallacy.
I don't know. I don't know if she thought she could win against these girls.
Then why come back?
I think she wants to prove for herself that she can still do it.
That's a lot to go through. That's a lot to go. That's a lot of money to have lost to prove that point.
But here's the thing though. Once you make it to Drag Race and you do somewhat decent, like she'll be able to book more stuff and make more money now. And we all know that you do not have to win Drag Race to get be booked and busy and make some coin.
Well, winning is the new loser, or losing is the new winning.
Yeah, so don't be surprised if she's able to catapult herself from this, especially after this week's episode. Yeah, she's gonna be booked and busy.
Sidebar about losing is the new winning. Once again, Jada Essence Hall, I don't understand why she be saying yes to certain things. Why was she, I don't know if she still is, but why was she on the live show in Vegas singing Losing is the New Winning when she was the winner? I feel like they be doing Jada a little dirty. I don't understand.
Jada isn't the only winner that's done the Vegas show. So,
but that particular song.
Well,
I think they all perform that song. So, like,
she's
I think that's like
to do that song.
Yeah, no, like when we watched it, it's a horrible production. If anybody has WoW Presents Plus, it's a horrible production. It looks like somebody's filming it on their phone and then they upload it to the app. But anyway, I want to say, like, I think that's like the opening number, and like all of the girls come out like singing that song. So it's not just a Jada thing. And like I said, Jada's not the only winner to be in Vegas.
Yeah.
I guess, but that just don't make no sense. Why would you have a winner? Anyway. All right, last up, we have April and May. Carry on.
Even with this, I was underwhelmed. I was definitely underwhelmed with this.
It was cute, though.
And like, I mean, I guess the story that they told, April showers bring May flowers, because April and then May. But I don't like this silhouette on her queen. I don't like. She almost looks like pregnant or something.
A little boof.
Yeah, I was not impressed.
Same. And I can understand why she was not in the top.
Yeah. And if I remember correctly, April had the least amount of points at the end.
April was the only one who had no chance of winning.
Yeah.
Correct.
At this stage in the game, April was the only one who had no chance of winning.
Yeah.
So I think she ended up with 3 because somebody gave her 1 point.
Silky gave her a point.
Yeah.
Which was very
but it was, she said it when they were giving out points. We'll get there after. I guess you have the.
So, do you have the performance of the dads?
Do I?
Oh, yes. So I was not expecting this at all, and they did so good.
They all did really well.
I was shocked.
S-Titty's girl, what's her name? What was S-Titty's daddy's name? TT, she was fully enthralled in this performance.
She wanted it.
She wanted it bad. And then even Jeffrey Vivicious, that was her name, right? Vivicious. They both were like seasoned queens up there performing in the girl group challenge.
Jeffrey killed it.
And like they did really well. And even like Antoine was given kind of like sexy, like the way like she was like, it was very much, I'm a man up here in makeup, but it was still very, I don't know. There was, I
was shocked because I just assumed that it was going to be the queens that were doing this. And when it was like, oh no, the daddy's going to perform, I'm like, oh no, this is going to be bad. And then when it came out, I was like, oh my gosh!
Yeah, it looked like a regular challenge.
They looked like they had the best time of their lives, and it looked like they bonded. And they probably are still, and they're probably friends now, all of them together, hang out occasionally if they can. This was a really, I mean, I have to say, after watching this episode, I just felt so good watching Drag Race this week. Like, it was really that good.
Yeah.
It was a good episode. It also made me wonder, I'm not asking for this, but it also made me kind of wonder, like, why wasn't there a makeover episode each bracket? Like, that would have, I don't know, I feel like...
Drag You. Do you remember Drag You?
Okay, when you were talking about the secret celebrity thing earlier, I thought of Drag You. I was like, I kind of missed that show. That was actually kind of good.
It was good. So going forward, why not just make it like a Drag You episode where it's like they're mentoring the guests that come in. Instead of doing this Raggedy Family resemblance, make it like an off-cuff Drag You episode and do that. Because clearly, Michelle is never going to be consistent on how she judges the Drag Family resemblance.
Drag Race. Every season, almost every episode, we be giving y'all incredible ideas, and y'all don't take none of them. Y'all don't watch us, but that's okay. But every season, we gotta
find a producer.
But here's the thing: the queens have at least been watching our clips this season.
Yes, they have.
So maybe they could relay a message somewhere.
Push this over to somebody that got some connection with Drag Race. We got great ideas.
Send it directly to RuPaul. Send it directly
to RuPaul.
You know what? We should be tagging. We're gonna tag RuPaul.
I always tag RuPaul. I tag him in every clip.
Look at that.
Okay.
Look at that. All right, so that was the performance. We also have the lip sync here.
Which was, I hated it for the fact that the song that it was, the fact that Vivacious did not know the words.
She did. She looked good though.
She did look good.
Yeah.
I absolutely hated this lip sync, but I was so proud of Selena and Vivacious for even being here.
Right. Now, so here's the thing. Going back to what I was saying earlier, Vivacious actually went online and apologized for the song and the performance. And he said this was before all that.
Oh, yeah, this was before the crazy.
This is before the pink wig lady spazzed out on us on social media, aligning herself with the Orange Menace. And they said if they knew that this was going to happen, they would never have done this performance. Mm-hmm. It was regrettable, but it is what it is. Yeah. And
they couldn't have gone, like, in this particular instance, there's no way they would have been able to go back and reshoot it.
Yeah.
Because it would have been inauthentic to the competition. Yeah. So we get why. Yeah. It's just like you see all those bumper stickers on Tesla saying, I bought this before the crazy. Yeah.
Never seen
You've never seen those?
No.
I see them all of the time. They are very popular bumper stickers.
People put them on their cars on purpose because people were damaging people's cars. And, a lot of people bought their Teslas before this man went. I mean, he was always crazy, but like the crazy. Yeah. And it's either you can't. It's a car. It's not like you can say, all right, well, I'm gonna cancel my Amazon subscription. It's your car. You spent thousands and thousands and thousands of dollars on it.
Man, Teslas are not cheap.
They're not.
But yeah, again, I was happy to see both of these ladies in this position. We've been rooting for Selena. Well, I've been rooting for Selena all bracket. Mm-hmm. I felt like she finally got the win that she deserved. Because, I felt like last episode she could have been in the top. Unfortunately, she wasn't. But I felt like she could have been in the top last episode, too. But she finally made it to the top. She finally had her first win. Even Vivacious had her first win, even though she didn't lip sync.
Shocking.
But, this episode went the way that it was supposed to.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. And now the points.
Now can we get into the points of it all?
Because honestly, this is where the episode went sideways.
Way left.
So in the spirit of competition, this was honestly the best thing to watch because you truly had no idea who was going to win. Anybody at this stage, except for April, could have gone to the next round. Yeah. It all came down to who was going to vote for whom. And it was just like you literally did not know. And the way that Selena was campaigning, it was just,
There was a point where I thought Crystal's not going to go through.
Yeah.
I was like, she was the front runner. I was like, she's not going to go through. And I was like, Silky's not going to go through. And I was like, who's going to go through?
And I love what Silky...
Vivacious could have went through.
Yeah.
Vivacious could have went through.
I love what Silky said, too, though. She said, in order to give myself a fighting chance, I'm going to give my point to April. And I thought that was so smart of her. Now, granted, in Untucked, she did promise Aura her point. She promised Crystal her point. So she did do a little foolery and trickery. She just wasn't.
And she apologized.
She did apologize. She just wasn't as overt with it as Selena was.
Yeah. It's a game. You're playing a game. You want to win.
Yeah.
You want to win so you can go on to win that money.
If you watch Big Brother, you gotta it was very much a Big Brother type of situation where it's like you gotta say whatever you have to say to stay in the house. This was, I'm gonna say whatever I gotta say to get these points to go to the next round. And I feel like all of them did it to an extent. Selena was just
Crystal was probably the only one that didn't do it. I think she was the only one that didn't do it.
Yeah.
But I think at the very end, she got nervous because she realized that maybe I need to do this because we're all so close. I'm not guaranteed to go through.
Unfortunately, she trusted Silky because she gave Silky her point.
She did.
Yeah. So this shit was crazy. Everybody points are going this way and this way and this way and this way, and I'm like, girl, what is going on? So yes, Crystal and Silky apparently were talking about exchanging points.
Swapping
Crystal
points.
Was the only one that held up her end of the bargain. Silky gave hers to April,
April.
but then she also promised to give it to Aura. But then, girl, I was like, and then nobody gave theirs to Selena. Girl,
and they all promised it to her,
Yes.
but that was. But here's the thing: Selena did it to herself.
She did.
Because she went over to everybody. Was like, oh,
Yes.
you know, give me your point, this and that. And I think everyone picked up on it, and I think that's why they didn't give it to her.
Well, Aura, first of all, this was a lie, but I'm
Yeah.
going to believe what she said. Aura said, "Oh, I didn't realize you could vote for the top two."
Girl.
You know what? I'm actually.
Well, no. Well, I can understand her saying that because on the other episodes, they never would have given it to the top queen because you don't want to give it to the top queen. You know what I mean?
Mystique gave her point to Akira, right? Because Akira, excuse me. How do you say this lady's name? Why am I drawing a blank? Thank you. Mystique gave her point because she said, I want to see this queen in the next round. That was the first bracket, right? So the fact that Aura used the lame excuse of, oh, I didn't realize. Like, I think once you realize you don't have a fighting chance, but at the same time, Aura also still wanted the chance to go, and had Silky kept her word, Aura could have gone to literally anybody but April could have gone to the next round.
Here's the thing: because Aura gave hers to Crystal,
Aura gave hers to Silky.
If Aura didn't give her point to Silky, Silky wouldn't have went through.
Yeah, but Crystal and Aura gave Silky the point. So Crystal gave Silky the point, Aura gave Silky the point, Silky gave her point to April, April gave her point to Crystal.
Because listen, we were sitting there like, well, we're sitting there trying to do the math after watching this.
The math was mathing. And the thing is, had any of them given their point to Vivacious, Rue would have had to make the decision.
Yes, because 3 people would have had 5 points.
Yes.
Yeah.
And then, like, how do you decide? Because, like, Crystal and Silky clearly were front runners, but then Selena was definitely the come from behind queen.
Yeah.
And then also Vivacious was like last minute ditch. Is like, okay, who do you pick?
Yeah, if anybody would have given Vivacious the point, it would have been a 4-way tie between Silky, Selena, Crystal, and Vivacious if they gave her the point.
Yeah.
So Rue would have had to make a decision
and knock out 2 people.
Yeah. Which I wouldn't have mind seeing that either.
I wouldn't have either, because how would he have made the decision?
Yeah, but then we would have complained about him making the decision anyway. I'm glad that they chose among themselves and not had RuPaul do it.
Yeah,
because RuPaul hasn't been making the grand decisions lately either.
No, he hasn't. This was riveting TV.
This was like, this was giving me Traitors. I guess Big Brother.
It was definitely very much
a little bit of Project Runway. It was just like, I don't know who. This was like a cliffhanger. I'm glad it ended the way it did. All in the same episode.
But this is what I mean, though. Bracket 3 has to step their pussy up.
Yeah,
maybe. I don't know what Bracket 3 finna give us. Cause
we'll find out next week.
Who's all in Bracket 3? It's Hershey, Kennedy, Joey J, Sam. Who's the other 2 queens? Hershey, Kennedy, Sam, Joey, Jasmine Masters. So who's the 6th queen? Not Jasmine Masters, Jasmine Kennedy. Who's the 6th?
Hershey. Did you say Hershey already?
No, I said Hershey, so that's 5. Hershey, Kennedy, Jasmine, Joey, Sam. We're missing 1.
We'll find out next week.
I have no idea. I don't know.
I don't know. But anyway, this was a great episode. I think that we all have detailed it, how good it was.
Yeah.
And we're looking forward to seeing what Bracket 3 does. I just want to take a personal note to say thank you to everyone that watched last week's episode. That was one of our highly rated episodes this season and the last 2 seasons, really.
Of Drag Race.
Yeah, of Drag Race recap. People have really been watching it.
Shout out to the queens who have been engaging with us.
Yes.
I think that's been very helpful. So thank you to Selena, to Akira, to Vanjie.
Yeah. And then hopefully we'll have a surprise for you next week. We're not sure yet, but hopefully we'll have a little surprise for you next week. But in the meantime, guys, don't forget to subscribe, to follow, to share, to comment, and hit the notification button so you get notified every time we drop a new video. I know that this video is a little bit late, but that's because we had guests this week and then we had to move the recording to Sunday morning. You're going to get this later in the afternoon. Have a great week ahead. Have another great weekend coming up. And just enjoy life a little bit. Get out and enjoy the great weather. And we'll see you guys next time. Deuces.
All right, bye.